And here we go. Grand evening, everybody. Grand evening to you guys. I have to tell you, I am sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Let me tell you, I'm sitting on top of my bed. That's the world. Whoa! Yeah, that's the old dead clock that's behind me. Don't pay attention to it. It don't work. Look, ain't no battery in it. And it's coming down as soon as I get this paint to go on this wall because I'm painting. So I gotta say, grand risings, grand horizons, grand evening, grand day to everybody out there. Thank you for joining me. Today is Wednesday, January 28th. And we have a guest in the house that has not been with us for quite a while. And you guys know I'm bringing people back, doing updates. And this is an update. We first had Dr. K, as you guys might know her as Dr. K, Dr. Kasundra. Excuse me. No, she's not a medical doctor. She is Dr. K with a doctorate in that. Matter of fact, I'm going to let her explain to you because I ain't going to tell you she got that. I don't know if she got that. I just think she just like calling herself Dr. K. So what we going to do, we going to bring Dr. K on. We ain't going to delay. We going to bring on Dr. K. And here she go.
Hey, my friend. Listen, I like that rhyme. We're not going to delay. We're going to bring on Dr. K. That works for a sister.
Dr. K, how you been?
I am excellent as always, even better now that I'm talking to you.
I tell you, I haven't seen you in a while. You still look the same. I'm loving the brims and all of that. Yes, indeed.
Thank you. We're trying to keep the look of age at bay while the body still ages. So we're working on it. We're working on it.
Listen, those moments I do happen to have. I said those moments I do happen to have.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. We all do. But I want to let's deal with the first things first. How I got the name Dr. K.
Definitely.
I was during the COVID incident. I was online for about 15 months with a group of ladies. And every morning for 15 months, we prayed together, we talked together, we learned from each other, we encouraged each other, all of that. That group, when I first started, I got to tell you, we met at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So when I first started, I slept through the first couple of weeks just because my body wasn't used to being up at 4 a.m. Then once I woke up and began to engage in conversation, one day the leader of the group said, "You got so much wisdom, you got so much information. From now on, I'm calling you Dr. K. That's it. That's your name now, Dr. K." And the next day, someone said, "Dr. K, what you think about that?" The next day, well, as Dr. K said, then it started showing up on Facebook because we had a Facebook stream and people were writing in my quotes, "Dose of Dr. K, today's Dr. K quote." So the name stuck. And then they challenged me to write a book. So the first time we met, I talked about my book, Moving Beyond Betrayal. You can see the cover of it right there.
Yeah, Moving Beyond Betrayal.
Help getting past what you may never get over. And they are the reason that book was actually written. Is I did a teaching. They said, "You need to make that a book." And I took the first part of the teaching and turned it into the book.
Wow.
So, and every woman in that group, that we call ourselves the Corner Sisters, every woman in that group has written a book, has released product on the internet, is doing all kinds of wonderful things.
Awesome.
So it was a great group, and that's how the name Dr. K came.
Wow. So there you guys have it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. She ain't a medical doctor.
Not a medical doctor.
Psychiatry, mental, even though some of us might need that help. But unfortunately, you won't be able to get it from her. She ain't a doctor. She ain't even a doctor of a doctorate. She is a doctor of established, got it, appointed Dr. K.
There you go. It's called appointed and anointed. So I don't have any degrees. God has given me some wisdom and some information that I've collected along the way.
God bless you. Hey, I feel you on that because as I live, I learn.
There you go.
Yep.
That's
As
it.
I live, I learn. It's
As
not.
I
It's
live, I learn. I like that. That's good. So I
that's
keep on living. I keep on learning. Keep on
it.
experiencing.
That's it.
And that's
Y'all
the
get
point,
it. Huh,
really.
Tracy, huh, King Rico? Hey, listen, Dr. K is here with us today because we are here talking about travel with
Hmm.
Dr. K today. And the travel, I'm going to let her, you know what? I'm going to let you just take it away.
Oh, you are
Tell us
nice.
all about, first of all, my pose to you is what was the inspiration behind this specific travel that you took? Is it just this one travel that is going to encompass the story? And what was the purpose, the
What
intention, the purpose, and all? I would love to
the intention was for the experience. I
know. Okay.
have been blessed. I've raised four black men, and all
Awesome.
four of them are doing well. I'm happy to say, I'm glad to say that none of them is a statistic. All of them are doing well.
Praise
Son
God.
number one is retired military, has his own business doing HVAC. Son
Wow.
number two is an international pilot. He flies for Cathay Pacific. He's been with
Wow.
them now for 14 years. Son number three is a mechanical engineer. Son number four is working it out, but had a successful stint in the military and now is working on his CDL or his HVAC. He's trying to decide which path he'll take. Son number two is the reason I get to travel internationally for 2 to 3 weeks every year for the last 4 years.
That is a blessing.
That so, hey, raise them right, they will bless you later on. Do the
Praise
best
God.
that you can with the information that you have. They know you're not perfect, but this is something I learned a long time ago. This is some of that Dr. K wisdom. Get this, because I had to tell myself this on the routine and regular. I am not a perfect parent, but I am the perfect parent for, and I name my sons. And I would say, my children are not perfect children, but they are the perfect children for me. We
Mhm.
are together by God's ordained plan. So
That's it.
that's it. That's it. So I
That's
will
it.
never be the perfect mother, but I was their perfect. I was the perfect mother for them by God's designation. And
Yes.
they were not perfect kids, but they were the perfect sons for me by
That's
God's designation. So adopt that. And then as you're raising your children, for any who are listening, dealing with children or grandchildren or great grandchildren, nieces, nephews, it works for all of them. Keep that in mind. They know you're not perfect, so don't try to be. But know
exactly.
that already you are the perfect role model. You're the perfect parent for them because God brought you together.
Hmm. It,
And
it
keep
wasn't
on
my
living in the
purpose to
blessing.
have my daughter, and it wasn't my daughter's purpose to choose me as a mother. But here's one thing I have to tell her. One thing about it wasn't by happenstance that we just bumped into each other. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It
Yes.
wasn't by happenstance. Obviously, God intended that you be my child, regardless if you want to be my child or not. She got her issues, but oh well, God bless you. And I'm gonna continue to keep blessing because,
There you go.
and this will pass. And I know that people go in their own journeys and routes,
Mm-hmm.
mentally and emotionally, and all of that.
Yes.
So hey, it came
Yes.
to that point, and then that's where it is. So, and it stays that way with her. Sometimes I'm trying, but I just keep prayerful.
There you go. You stay in prayer and stay open to the reunion.
Yep,
And
I
that's
do.
it.
I leave it
That's
in
all
God.
you can do.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
all.
I'm going to try to use this technology to share my
Use
screen.
this technology. We are talking to Dr. K, everybody, today. Hey, Karen and Tracy, you guys, everybody else who's joined in, haven't put it into the comments yet. And King Riku, anybody else hasn't put in the comments yet. I ain't calling, but I do see the people and they're watching from different medias. So Dr. K is here with us today because we're talking travel once again with Dr. K today. And this travel, it took her on what was it, 3 weeks? Was it 21 days?
15. It was
20
15
days?
days total. And I
Okay.
went through two countries. I went through Hong Kong, which is in China, and
Mhm.
then Phuket and Bangkok, Thailand.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you can see my
It's
screen, but
spelled Phuket, right?
Phuket is Phuket. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of people, y'all, Dr. Kate, pastoral. but a lot of people pronounce it Phuket.
Yeah. And that's not how the people in Phuket pronounce it.
Yeah, right. And that's not how you pronounce it. But a lot, because I'm gonna tell you, in class, even the educator said Phuket.
Yeah. That's
And
called
this is college.
that's
Okay.
called the phonics. In our phonics, PH make the F sound.
Yeah, right. And
But
that's
we have to
yeah, but it's really
poo. We have to remember that our phonics don't work in other languages.
little.
It does in some cases, but not in all cases. Like Bangkok looks like and sounds like Bangkok.
Yeah.
But we would
Yeah.
not spell it K-O-K, we'd spell it K-O-C-K.
Right. Well, no, I spelled it K-O-K. I've been working with people.
All right.
I'm gonna let her take it away.
Listen, I put together a PowerPoint.
Doing technology. What was the purpose of the trip? What you
It
said
was
you
just for enjoyment. I get to go on, and my son says, Mom, wherever you want to go, tell me the itinerary and the dates, and you go do your thing. So this was for the experience and for the enjoyment.
Oh, awesome. That is awesome.
So I put together, I took a ton of pictures. I coalesced a bunch of them into a PowerPoint, and I'm going to work my way through. If you see anything interesting, holler back.
Okay, I certainly will. You knock yourself out. I'm gonna get. Matter of fact, hold on. I got to give you the whole screen. You ready? You know
Yes,
what
I'm
the
ready.
share is down below, right? That little plus inside that TV.
I've already started screen sharing on my side.
Oh, I don't see it.
Ooh. I don't know if it shows for you. Ask the people in the chat if they see it.
No, they can't see it because if I don't see it, they don't see it.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what I need to do because it says StreamYard is sharing this window, sharing a window. Let's see what happens. Let me go back to StreamYard.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, you're in the show. Present. Image file video.
Oh, that's why. Hold on, wait. I gotta add you to the stage. That's why. Okay, here we go. I didn't know it was on another screen. Here we go.
Okay, so we can share now.
Yeah, do the full screen.
Full screen.
It's down below in the right corner. All the way to the right. Down below. Look at that. No, all the way to the right, all the way to the right, where you were at. All the way. See that? Click that. No, all the way to the right.
Are you talking that?
That little doohickey. Ain't that the full screen doohickey right there?
Well, actually, I'll tell you what. Let me do this. Let me go back into my PowerPoint because it says it is sharing. Let me go to from the beginning. Now is it full screen?
Yes. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Are we all on the same page?
Yep.
All righty. First place I went was Hong Kong, China. In Hong Kong, there's an area called Macau. Macau is the Las Vegas of Asia.
Wow.
This is inside the Venetian Hotel, which is a duplicate or a copy from the Venetian Hotel that's in our Las Vegas. This is the ceiling. That's me in front of the fountain that's in the lobby, and this is the lobby. I have never seen a bigger hotel lobby in my life.
Unbelievable.
But see all the handiwork? It is in the Venetian Hotel is patterned after Venice in Italy. That's what the name comes from. So this is, go back one, this is inside the hotel. There's a grand canal with gondola boats.
Wow.
It is made to look like you are walking through Venice. So these are buildings, the bridges that go across the gondola, light post, and all of this is inside. And when you look at the ceiling, it's designed to look like you're outdoors.
Shut up. That's inside a building?
That is inside the Venetian Hotel.
Get out of here. Oh my God.
And you get to ride on these gondola boats. And the canal goes the length of the hotel.
That is
beautiful. So you ride from one end to the other. And it's a giant mall. That area is a giant mall. So it's like you're outside walking in Venice. You walk by stores, you walk by restaurants.
Oh my
God. Or you ride the canal up to a certain point and then get off. But that's inside.
Oh,
And this is one of the sconces. I love the wall sconces. Everybody ever heard of the Bluebird of Happiness? This is all glass.
Bluebird of Happiness.
And
Wow.
these are the wall sconces. They're on the columns inside the casino part of the hotel. So I just fell in love with that. I thought it was beautiful. This is outside the hotel and it's a street view. So these are other hotels and casinos. It's well lit. Everything over there seems to be larger than life. Sometimes I thought I was back in Texas because everything in Texas is larger than life.
Right. It tells you everything in Texas is big.
It's big. It's
Right.
big. So I
Even
felt quite at home.
road signs say that. They used to say that. I haven't seen that. When I was out in Texas a year and a half ago, I didn't see that on the road again. But signs, they literally do have signs. They had highway signs that said 75 means 75 and everything and big 75. It wasn't a little 75, it was a real big 75 for the highway speed. It was crazy. But this is absolutely beautiful. Now, what country was this in again?
This is Macau, China, which
Macau,
is a separate area from Hong Kong, but I had to go to Hong Kong to get there.
Wow. Okay.
So, and this was really the reason I wanted to go to Hong Kong was I had visited here once before, but I didn't get to spend the whole day. So I spent the entire day in Macau.
Wow.
This is another casino. I believe it's called the Londoner, but that's a copy of the Big Ben Tower out of England.
Oh, yeah.
So they have all of these casinos that are patterned after the casinos here in America in Las Vegas. So all the hotels, they have them all. They have them all.
I'm going to say this. Do you think they're patterned after ours or are ours patterned after theirs?
I believe ours came first.
Okay. Okay.
So they're copycatting us, but they did a beautiful representation.
Yeah.
There were Christmas decorations everywhere, even though it is not a quote unquote Christian country. Christians have been there. So there are Christmas decorations everywhere. And this is one of the tall trees that they had. They're all over the place. This is a couple of street views of Macau. So this is what some of the apartments look like. They have really, really nice ornate balconies, and people use the balconies for plants. They hang clothes. You see clothes here. Yeah. Air conditioning units like we have, they need air conditioning. It's very hot and humid.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes. So this is the historic center of Macau. I visited a small temple, and this over here in this right corner is the small temple I went to visit. And this is information on the temple. This is the hill that I had to walk up to get to the temple.
Ooh, how long it take?
Took me about 20 minutes, to be honest. Okay. It's a long, steep hill.
It looks steep. That's why I asked you that. It looks steep. It reminds me of one of the villages in Mexico I went to. In Tijuana, Mexico, on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at that all of that cobblestone, that's all ancient. That's all original from when Macau was first formed.
Wow. They got it like that. Some of those like that in Mexico too.
Inside that little temple, that temple is dedicated to a young man who saved a village. So they have artifacts from that time period. My sons love swords, so I had to take pictures of swords. But these are ancient, these are weapons. And they are not to be toyed with.
I bet they ain't.
This is the remnant of a Christian church, the St. Paul Cathedral. And all that's left of the church is this front facade. Ooh.
Get out.
I got to watch my hands. But that's the front of it. Now, the reason I have this picture here in the bottom right, those are the walls that were inside the chapel when it was a full building. So remember in the Bible where it talks about the walls around cities? This is how thick the inside walls were. Can you imagine how thick outside protective walls were? Wow. Like this is a little prayer cubicle for the monks that were there, or for the friars. Wow. So That's all that's behind that huge edifice.
Is that just that ground lay? Wow.
Yes, they've got that whole, they've got the imprint of what the size of the original church. So they have this stuff in various areas where you can see different sections.
Oh, okay. Okay, designate. Okay, that makes sense.
So they've turned it into a monument and a museum. You can go, there's an area where you can go downstairs and they still have the bones of some of the saints and some of the people who were there at that day. So they ask you when you walk through that area to be quiet and to recognize that you're on holy ground.
Wow.
It was amazing. This is the view from Victoria Harbor in Hong Kong. Take a look at those skyscrapers.
Yeah.
They are amazing. Yeah. Does everybody know what bonsai is? You know how they have the small trees?
Yes, I love them. I love bonsais.
This, I don't know what the name of this is, but this is a shrub in the park where they've planted several shrubs together and then braided the trunks. So that is a tree, that's a shrub that's growing. And they had a series of them. So that's another one. There's another one, and it cut off this one.
Wow. But you know, the amazing thing about their artistry and horticulture and all of that is the fact that you never really see, unless you did see it while you were over there, how their roots grow underground and protrude upward to bring up. You know how they do here in America, your roots sometimes can grow under houses and break their foundation and all.
I actually have some pictures of roots growing in the most amazing ways, and they grow down from the branches of the trees.
Wow.
So the roots go in all kinds of different directions. My mom said that's the kind of stuff I take pictures of that most people probably wouldn't. And I didn't put that picture in here, but I have several of those trees because I'm a tree fan. This is an area called Lee Chung Street. And I just want to show you the size of their ornaments. They do massive decorating everywhere.
I see.
So they do not play when it comes to decorating for an event. China goes all in. So for Christmas, it goes all in. There are Christmas trees. There's the carousel. There's balloons. And this is down the street. So as you walk down, that netting is hanging all above you. Wow. This is another area. This year's theme in this area was Frozen.
Oh, yeah. Cute.
They did a tribute to Disney. And this is walking on an area, in a harbor area. So there's Goofy, there's Donald Duck, there are the chipmunks.
Wow.
It's like everything is larger than life, and they believe in taking pictures. So there are photo areas everywhere where people stop. You can see this lady here. She's posing for a picture.
Wow.
Everybody's taking pictures everywhere, literally all the time. This is the harbor view. Victoria Harbor, which is in Hong Kong. This is the view during the day. This is the view at night.
Oh, nice skyline. Beautiful skyline. And I thought ours in Chicago was hitting. That is really nice.
And notice it's backed by a mountain.
Yeah, I was just going to say it. I was just going to ask you, was that a mountain, which I don't see behind the other bit? Well, I don't see it at night. The night.
Yeah. The mountain's not lit at night.
Wow, really nice. Nice.
Now, this next picture is actually out of Phuket. I've changed countries, and I went to the aquarium in Phuket, which is inside a mall. This is the statue that greets you at the mall.
Wow.
And when I stood in front of this statue, I came to about the kneecap. That's how big this thing is.
Wow.
And I'm 5 feet tall. So this is 5 feet. The statue was about, I think, 20 or 30 feet tall. And it's a Thai A lot of the people in Thailand, some are Muslim, some are Hindu, some are Buddhist. So they share all of those different religious cultures. And this is one of the mythological warriors.
Wow.
This is in the aquarium. What I love was in their main tank, they have two statues. And it's based on a Thai myth of a man who falls in love with one of the daughters of the water god. So they have statues in that main tank in tribute to those two people. The tank is huge. The statues are colossal.
Wow.
I was just visually stimulated and overwhelmed everywhere I looked. There was something great to see.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like the lights you're standing in front of is absolutely beautiful. Those chandelier. Oh my God.
That's my hotel lobby in Bangkok.
Oh my God.
That I saw that. I was like, oh, I walked through the doors and just went, oh my God. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely
Wow.
beautiful. So that's the hotel lobby. Now I'm changing countries. I went to Phuket because I wanted to go to the aquarium. I went to China because I wanted to go to Macau. Now Bangkok was where I did tons of picture taking. And I'm going to try to squeeze Bangkok into the next 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know, because you said you had something. Yeah, right.
Yeah. This is the sunset at what's called the Asiatique Pier. And I just love the picture because I thought the sunset was wonderful. This little item in the middle is called the tuk-tuk. And it's because it takes you places. It's literally a motorized, it's like a motorcycle that can carry extra people.
A tripod.
And, yeah. It's on 3 wheels. It runs on a gas engine. Some of them are battery operated. Most of them, though, are gas operated. And you can go make a deal with the driver. Tell him where you want to go, what you're willing to pay, and you can haggle for the price.
Wow.
But that's what you use.
I see graffiti doesn't discriminate nowhere, nowhere you go.
It is everywhere in the world.
I know. It is. It really seems like it is. I haven't been all over the world, but I've been to a few places. And everywhere I've gone, I've seen graffiti.
Yep. It is universal.
I see. That's a universal language everybody can recognize and understand.
Now, in Bangkok, I went to their Jurassic World exhibit.
He looked real.
These things are they are so realistic, it's insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of looked creepy.
I'm just glad he wasn't alive because I think he would have enjoyed me.
Right. Yeah. He like he don't know. Like, I don't know. Is that just your sister?
Everybody knows dark meat is juicier and sweeter.
I know, right? Look, he wouldn't like,
That's the hotel lobby again.
Wow.
And that bowl is huge. This is the entrance to Jurassic World. I had PowerPoint arranged photos for me. I just uploaded them and it said, here, we're going to put these 4 together and these 4 together and these 4 together. So they're kind of mixed up. This is the entrance to the Jurassic World. And they made it very much like the movie. So you go in. I don't know if I have the picture with me with the other dinosaur, but we'll see. This is one of the temples, and it's Wat Arun. And this is a view from it. This is a view of it at night.
Wow, that is beautiful.
This last picture here, they lost their queen mother. Thailand is a constitutional monarchy. So they still have a king and queen. They lost the queen mother, who is the mother of the current king. She died, I believe, in October. And they are in a year of mourning for her. So throughout the city, there are tribute areas to her. So this is one of the tribute areas. They all have her photograph, several flowers. They're draped in black and white. and
Wow.
they are throughout the city. This is the Jurassic World restaurant. Remember the waterfall in Jurassic World?
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Now, they love seafood in Thailand. Would anybody like squid on a stick?
No.
Well, this is one of their favorite snacks.
Shut
And
the door.
fried squid on a stick.
No, they can
And
have
it's
it.
the whole squid.
Yeah, they can have it.
They have huge screens all over the place. They make our billboards look like matchboxes. This is a row of tuk-tuks. This is the MBK Center. This is one of the over the street walking areas.
Wow.
So if there's a major street, they've got a walkway that goes over it. They also have the entrances to the subways, to the train stations. They have buses, they have subways, they have trams, they have tuk-tuks, they have Uber, they have taxis. So you can get around very easily in Bangkok.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so short trips, you can do a tuk-tuk. Longer trips, you'll probably want to get a taxi or an Uber.
So did you try to squid?
No, I didn't. I'm not a squid eater.
Yeah, right.
I don't do squid games. I just thought it was interesting.
It is. So what are those little things, little stores? Those little cars in the front?
No, those are the tuk-tuks.
Okay.
They line up and wait on people to come and make a deal with them. At night they light up. So at night they have lights on them so that you can see them.
Oh, cute.
So they go to a popular area and they just wait. Wherever you want to go.
That?
If they see you walking by, they'll start saying, "Tuk-tuk, would you like, where are you trying to go?" You know, they'll make a deal with you.
Wow, how cute is that?
This is one of the temples that I went to. And this is this is crazy. Can you see the intricacy in that?
Of course I see it.
See the mosaic? Guess what those are?
What?
Those are pieces from British pottery, British porcelain tea cup and saucer sets.
Shut the front door.
When the Brits left, they used all of that stuff that the Brits left. So this is all porcelain from cup and saucer sets. But this is the whole of that, and this is a section of that.
Wow.
So this is the building itself. Oops.
That's a real intricate detail. Oh my God.
And they repair it. They have it. This is a little trough. If pieces fall off, the monks that are in that temple collect them and then will reapply them. So there are different areas where you can see that they've fallen off.
Wow.
It's the artwork, the artistry was amazing to me. This is another temple, and the columns are all mosaic. On the next slide, I'll show you the close-up of the mosaic.
Wow. And I love Asian artwork though. I've always been interested in Asian artistry as well as their plants.
It's amazing.
Yeah, especially Japan. Japanese. Yeah. I would love to go to Japan.
I'm headed there not this year, but next year.
Oh my God. I would love to go to Japan. Oh my God. That would be just icing on the cake for me. That's gonna go on my wall. I've got my wall. I'm gonna put that on my wall.
But remember the columns I showed you on the last picture?
Right.
This is the up close of that column.
Wow.
Little picture.
Look at all that detail.
That's amazing. I mean, just absolutely. And it's everywhere in the temple, everywhere, all of the walls.
Does it fade or is it real?
I believe it's gold leaf.
Wow.
I forgot how old this temple is. This temple was made in I want to say the 1700s or 1800s.
Wow. Unbelievable.
My son is calling. I have to call him back. Okay, let's go through the next one. Oh, this one didn't do what I wanted it to do. I'm coming. This is the temple of the Emerald Buddha. Inside this huge building, there's a Buddha that is made out of pure emerald, and they built an entire temple to him. This
Wow.
is one of their emblems. It is the five-headed serpent named Naga who protects Buddha. So they have this symbol all over the place.
Wow.
I'll call you back. That's my son. Inside, they have murals inside these buildings. It's not like we just put up wallpaper or whatever. They put up historical murals. So there are murals everywhere that depict different events out of their mythological history and out of their true history. So there are all
Wow.
kinds of battles going on, all kinds of major events. This building here is, I believe it houses, they said it houses one of Buddha's, either his finger or his toe from the original Lord Buddha. They have, it's
Wow.
called a relic, and there are pieces of his body in various temples around the world. When
Get
I was in Sri Lanka, I visited the Temple of the Sacred Tooth relic. And the story is when he was cremated, I guess various parts of his body remained alive, or not remained alive, but didn't get burned.
Wow.
And someone said the tooth was floating up out of the ashes, and one of his devotees caught it. And they built a temple around it, and it is stored in Sri Lanka. That's the way I understand it. If you look it up and I'm wrong, that's the way I understood it.
You said a tooth?
A tooth. One in that building, that yellow building, this actually is, they have a toe. In Sri Lanka, they have the tooth.
Did you see the tongue?
No, it's covered in a case. And they didn't let us into this building. This building we couldn't go into. We could just stand outside and take pictures. The sacred tooth relic, I saw the thing that's it's encased in. I didn't see the tooth itself, but I saw its container.
Wow.
This is the Grand Palace. This is another one of those murals. So you could spend all day looking inside and just trying to follow the history. But this is the Grand Palace, and they still have palace guards.
Wow.
So that's the British influence on them.
Only until they let Americans go over there who are the type of Americans that want to change the dynamics of how they live. They want to build stuff up and tear stuff down, and they will have that forever.
Yeah.
Until they have some European or something go over there with a lot of money and decides they want to. Oh, I think you guys need an upgrade on living.
I don't know. They are very, very much tied to their tradition. They are modern. Like they have all of the modern things that we have, they have, but they've held on to their culture.
And I love it. That's what I love about them. They've maintained who they are.
Here's one of the evidences. When you go in, women cannot go into the temple dressed any kind of way. I had on a sundress with shorts. And when I got to the front of the temple, they told me I can't come in because I'm not appropriately attired. I had to cover my arms, so I had to put on a sweater. And then I had to buy a skirt outside the temple so that I would be appropriately attired. So I bought this little skirt, and I had a sweater with me, and I covered up. Now, it was hotter than blazes out there, but I covered up because they required that in order to go into their sacred areas.
Get out of Dodge.
Nope.
But it's like a respect thing.
Yes. Yes. And if you're not appropriately attired, you will not get in. And they'll just say no. you're not dressed properly.
Oh my
And
God.
these areas for them are still holy, still sacred, even though they allow the tourism, because the tourism money is good money. They still require that you, as a tourist, honor what they believe.
And this area again is
This is the Grand Palace.
in
Uh,
what country?
this is in Bangkok.
Okay.
Um,
Thailand.
Bangkok, Thailand. Now, remember the lady Queen Sirikit?
Right.
Sirikit, the lady that I told you passed away?
Right. And they had that picture. Hmm.
Yes. She has a museum of textiles. She is the one who coordinated Thai women's fashion. Do you remember? Did you ever watch the musical The King and I?
Yes.
You see the way that the people dressed?
Yes.
She is responsible for the way that those women dressed in that movie.
Get
She
out.
she created Thai fashion. When I posted her information on Facebook, I wrote that she was Thailand's Jackie Kennedy Onassis.
Wow.
She had artisans look through old photos of Thai royalty and create a formal clothing line for Thai women. And it's called Chud Thai. It's based on 8 different patterns, and she designed clothing in all of those patterns. So
So
they
they're
preserve
all her own original designs.
yes,
Wow.
and they are amazing. That's one of the examples there. This is her in her younger days. She joined her husband, the King Rama the Ninth, and he did an international tour that brought him to the United States, the United Kingdom, China, Japan. He toured the world with her. So she created the fashions.
She's a pretty lady.
She was absolutely stunning. But
Yes,
all
she's
of the
a pretty
the
lady.
dress outfits you see in The King and I are not based on the period that the movie covers. They're actually based on her fashion.
Wow.
So this is some of her work.
Beautiful.
She was on the cover of Vogue. She was on the cover of every major fashion magazine in the U.S.
Shut the front door. And what is her name again?
Her name is Sirikit.
Sirikit.
See, if you can see it, I don't know if you can read it in this picture, but it's Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother.
Okay, yeah.
During a state visit, this is 1960, she visited the United Kingdom. And she took the nation by storm. Everything I read said everyone fell in love with her.
I can see.
And when she got older, she got a little heftier. So I love that she created a plus size line.
All right.
So,
now she's starting to think about thicker women.
well, we kind of thicken as we age.
Right.
And she did too. So I was like, come on, Queen Mother, remember us big girls.
And that's why stores like Zara over here in America don't last, because it's they brought those stores over here. They're all European style clothing, and European women do not have hips. They don't have. So those little flat butt pants and stuff and skirts they're trying to sell here didn't work for the women here.
Mm-mm. That's a true case of they not like us. This is
right.
I went to see a Thai play, and this was the orchestra.
Wow.
Original Thai music doesn't have all of the guys that we have. It's a small group, mostly rhythm section with a couple of stringed instruments and something that looks like and sounds like an off-key clarinet. This is one of the scenes from the play. And again, you see the Queen Mother's fashion at work here.
Right.
This is a street scene in Thailand from a bridge. Okay, that's my alarm. I wanted to show you that they are like us in that they have our brands. They got Dairy Queen, they got KFC, they have Starbucks, but they also have street vendors. Would you believe it or not? This is a cart that is it's attached to a motorcycle.
Wow.
So
he gonna make his money. I ain't mad at him.
They have their own version of food trucks. This is Outdoor Food Mart. This is how you can buy food if you're walking. They have street vendors everywhere.
What is that? What is that? A skewered rat?
No, what is that? That's squid. There's chicken. There's shrimp. Chicken, shrimp. This is lobster claws or crab claws.
Oh,
And
okay.
hot dogs.
Yeah, not the hot dogs, but the crab claws. Yeah.
And then this is different fried things.
Wow.
It's best to ask before you grab and eat. Just ask. What is it?
I know you ain't got to tell me. I know better.
Now, this is a logo I hadn't seen since I was a kid.
Yep, big boys. Oh,
Yep.
be darned.
Kids
And
Big
with the
Boy.
boy in front.
Still alive in Bangkok.
He's still young looking too.
Now, they have tons of outdoor restaurants. This is one that we ate in. There is no front building to this. The restaurant's completely outside. It's under a tent.
Wow.
And this is one of those street vendors with a motorcycle. See, they got the motorcycle.
Did you do any purchasing from any of those street vendors for food?
Yes.
Was it good?
This one here.
Okay.
I bought the shrimp on a stick.
How was it?
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It was cold, a little hard, because they've been sitting out for a minute. But they weren't bad. It's edible, and I didn't get sick, so I was a happy camper.
Right.
This is the menu for the restaurant. And then this is the food that we had. They serve it to you. You can share most of what you get. So this is minced pork. This is fried pork belly. This is smoked duck. I believe that's a type of pork too. I didn't get duck here. And this is a papaya salad, which everybody all over Thailand eats.
Was it good?
Yes. All of it was very tasty.
Good.
You have to tell them not to make it hot. You have to warn them that when you're an American who doesn't eat really, really hot stuff, you have to tell them like 1 pepper or 2 peppers so that you can actually swallow it.
Right.
Because they believe in hot food in Thailand.
Right.
They have street restaurants everywhere. So this is a sidewalk with different restaurants.
Wow. Get out of God.
You set up your little shop. You put out your tables and your chairs, and people come by. They buy the food. They sit down and eat. It's all outside. And this is at night.
Wow.
So there are food vendors everywhere. This is where I really wanted to show you. This is it's the history of Thailand in one location. It's all the major events, all the major temples, and it's amazing. This is a Buddha statue that I'm standing in front of, and the size of this thing was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, the finger alone is bigger than you.
You see where I am?
Yeah.
That's just the upper part of her body. This one is the whole body.
So she's a Buddha.
She's a Buddha.
So it's a female.
No, from the way I understand it, Buddhas are people who have reached enlightenment.
Okay.
So there's one original Lord Buddha who was the first one to reach enlightenment, and then several who have followed in his path. So Buddhas can be male and female.
Oh, good. Okay.
The original Lord Buddha was a male.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm just glad to see that they respect a woman as in someone that can achieve things as well. Yeah, that's good. I'm not so much for the women. What is that? Women. I'm not. Well, women's rights, yes, but I'm not so much as saying a man is not needed, or like some of these women, because I don't believe in that. Some things women should not be doing. I think it is not good for their bodies.
Yes.
But we know we're gonna always put things to the test. You know, you got those that's gonna always challenge.
Yes.
status quo. So yeah.
All righty. I just looked at the clock again. I've got to go. The rest of the pictures are just different scenes from within inside the temple.
Right.
Like this tree, this is a model of one of the larger temples.
Wow.
The furniture inside, again, I told you they don't have wallpaper like we have wallpaper, they have murals.
Right.
So everywhere inside the buildings I was in, there was murals. And the artistry not only went to the walls, it was on, this is a ceiling.
Wow.
That is the ceiling of the building. Absolutely stunning. All meticulously done.
I can see. Wow.
That's a garden. They still have in some areas, especially in the rural areas, people still live in with these huts that have a thatched roof. And that's one of the houses. It represents one of the houses out of their history. But if you get into the rural areas, some people still live in these houses.
Wow.
This is the Ghost Museum. This is Buddha being guarded by Naga, the five-headed serpent.
That Ghost Museum kind of like something the Fred Flintstones will come running up out of.
It could have. This Buddha, unfortunately, I can't get a close-up on her face, but she has African features. And I thought that was really, really interesting.
They wouldn't let you get closer?
No, well, this is the picture. I can't increase the size here. I could get a close-up picture on my camera, but I couldn't get it to bring to this setting. But these are some other buildings. This is one of their boats.
Wow.
And, yeah. See, you might even be able to. Can you get can you see her there?
A little bit. She's dark. Let me see if I lighten it up. Yeah, she's too dark.
She's I'll have to try to lighten that one up and send it to you. She's beautiful, and she's an African Buddha. That's the only way I can explain.
Yeah, probably one of the first. You know how that go.
This one in the middle is the Thai flower.
I love it. I love that.
I love you with a passion. I've got to get going.
I know you do, and I thank you so much. I thank you so much. Hold on, let me remove that. And
you're welcome. I'm going to stop sharing.
Yes.
And I'm going to exit out of this.
Daybreak said, I like dried squid. Dr. Coomer, this is from Hong Kong. Yes, it is. Yes. So,
all righty, my friend.
You know, you're going to make me go over to Thailand. When I was working with Sears Roebuck and Company, I used to work with people in Thailand and Korea, Seoul, Korea, and all by phone. I would talk, and this was years ago because this was in the 80s. So we didn't have no cell phone. We talked about by phone.
Visit.
Right.
God bless.
Thank you, Dr. K, for your special and your time. I appreciate the trip. Everybody, this is Dr. K, Kasundra K. Brown, baby. Dr. K. And
love you with a passion, girl.
Not a PhD. She is just Dr. K because people see it. And that's it. That's all. And she just showed us a nice little trip. God bless you. Have a great rest of your day. And to God be the glory.
Yes, Lord. All right.
Bring us back for next year, Japan.
Yes, I will. I will talk to you later. Love you much.
Got you. Thank you, sister. Y'all saw all of that, right? Whoa! Did you guys see all of that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, Leslie, Daybreak, thanks for joining me this evening, girl. Let me tell y'all something. Bangkok, I'm going to tell you, when I was living in California, let me tell you, Anaheim, California consists of a lot of Japanese. It is a large Japanese presence in Anaheim and Anaheim Hills, California, more so than standard Anaheim, California. So there's two Anaheim, Californians. There's an Anaheim Hills and there's an Anaheim, how they call it, I forget what they say. Oh, it's been some years since I've been there. Um, I love Anaheim Hills. That's where you're going to find a lot of Japanese families. I really was embraced by a lot of them when I was in sales. I was in door-to-door sales out there. It was phenomenal. Um, they made me fall in love with them. I'm just gonna keep it real. Hey, Tasharia. Hey, they made me fall in love with them. I'm gonna tell you, they're very rhythmic people, and as Black people, we are very rhythmic. The energy of them is just phenomenal. They're very mild, calm, but joyful. Very joyful people, but very calm and collected. Very rhythmic. Um, very soulful people, and I just love how they live. Their discipline and all is just amazing. And I was like, that's an amazing culture to grow up in. I think the Asian culture. I think it's I love their artistry. I love all of their artworks, their paintings, just like all that mosaic and all she just showed us, Dr. K showed us. It was unbelievable. I can't imagine being there, seeing it visually seeing it, standing physically seeing it. Okay, standing directly in front of it like she was. I can't imagine how that looked, because just the pictures were pretty good. She could have been a little bit better. No, just no, her pictures were really good though, because a lot of the detail you could still see. Amazing. I have always had a calling for the Asiatic region. I don't know why. Something has always called me to Japan. Something that kept saying, after California, I said, I have got to visit Japan. One of the grandmoms in California, one of the neighbors, one of the people I sold in California, she was the mother of the husband, and the man and his wife lived there, and that was his mother. He had brought her over from Japan, and she was living there with him now because all of his family members, excuse me, y'all, my nose is just running. All of his family members were in America. And so, except for I think like a small percentage of them were still in Japan, but it was like the middle agers she was the oldest, and it was the ones under her, like 10 to 15, 20 years under her, and then the younger ones. But most of the middle-aged older ones were in America with their children. And so he brought his mom, and she just came up to me, and she just put her hand on my back, part of my neck right here, and she just held her hand there, and then she grabbed my hand, and she looked at me, and he said, "Oh, she's praying over you." And I said, "Okay." A lot of times back in the day, we would nobody praying over us, right? Well, she was praying over me, and it was unbelievable. I felt something change after her prayer. I'll tell you this. I racked up on that street. When I was in door-to-door sales, I racked up on that street in that neighborhood. Baby, let me be the one to tell you. Anaheim Hills had my name on it, baby. Bam! I hit quota on that street, baby. Hey, that I was getting no answers. I had one person come to their door. It was an older Japanese man. And he said, "Oh, no, you have to wait till my wife come back." He spoke slow Japanese, but English. And so I told him, "Okay, well," I said, "It ain't just for the wife of the house, it's for the pops of the house as well." I'm a salesperson. But he's like, "No, you gotta wait for my wife. Wait, no." And so I left, and I knocked a couple other doors. Nobody answered. But when they answered their door, that woman, and she prayed on me, touched me and prayed on me. And I was showing him, demonstrating for her son. He liked it. And the mom was standing there, and she was like, and I said, see, because she didn't speak English. So I was like, see, and I showed her ink and how it removes ink out of clothing and all that kind. It was amazing. It was just amazing. And she just loved me. And her son, he's like, "You think we should buy?" He said something to his mom about buying it, right? He said something to her in Japan. in Japanese. And he said, I'm asking her if she thinks we should buy it. I said, oh, good, good, good. I said, I looked at mom. I said, yep, yep, yep. And she said, and she started laughing. And she said, "Mm." And she clapped, and she not. I was like, wow, she was so sweet, so sweet. And I said, yeah, I would love to go to Japan. That's on. As a matter of fact, that's gonna be on my wall. I just put me up a wall, y'all, a dry erase board wall paint part on my wall in my office, so I can write my little notes on there and then wipe them off if I want to. But at least all of them will be on that one wall instead of post-it notes all over the post-it notes all over the house, you know. Then I'm losing them and I'm forgetting what was on what the note is so small you can't write too much on it. So I was like, let me give me a dry erase wall and I can write what I want on my wall. Ideas and everything come out. I have to write it down. But that's what I did. I painted me a dry erase portion on my wall in my office. I love it though. I love it. So everybody, that is our show for the night. It was a trip, a travel, a trip and a travel with Dr. K today. And it was amazing to go to Bangkok, Thailand, and all. I mean, Tokyo, it was just amazing. I love traveling. I don't know if you guys picked that up, but I love traveling. And like, if you guys have trips that you've paid for, but you don't think you're going to be able to take them, you can forward that trip to me. Just DM me or send it, message me at inmyeelementclub@gmail.com. And I will accept that travel trip that you have bought already a couple of years ago, but you have not been able to take yet. I'll take that trip right off your hands. If you know you ain't gonna go, I got you. Don't waste it. I'll take it. Boop. And that's for real. In the meantime, in between time, everybody, we come to a close. I got so much I got to do yet. So, because I have been out and about today. So, I need you guys to do me one favor, and that is blow out. Excuse me. Take one deep breath in and hold it for a count of 2, but a real deep breath. So, inhale and hold it for a count of 2. Inhale. Exhale. To God be the glory, Lord. Thank you for another brand new glorious day and the travels with Dr. K today. Lord, we're just forever grateful for your mercy and your grace. Hallelujah. Your provision and your guidance. Hallelujah. Your healing mercies. Hallelujah. Endureth forever and ever and ever. Lord, we are forever grateful for your presence. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Lord, give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all that is evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever and ever. Amen. 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 To God be the glory. Y'all go in peace today. Make somebody's day. Make your day today. I feel I'm coming through. I told you guys 2 weeks past, I felt I had something coming on with me. It was a head congestion. I was picking up a respiratory something, but I shunned it. Yeah, because that's your respiratory system up here. So it was head congestion. I wasn't feeling good at all. I was lightheaded. I was tired. It felt like somebody was standing on my eyes and somebody was behind my eyes and somebody was in front of my eyes and they were just pulling in my eyes. And I'm telling you, I was trying to fake it. But when I got off screen and all that, y'all, if all y'all would have seen me, y'all would say, oh, she did a good fake. I was doing a good fake because when I got off the screen, baby, I would crawl back in that bed with a hot tea. Whoo, child, y'all just don't know. I wasn't feeling good at all. But and you couldn't even really tell it. But oh, my head just felt like my head was heavy. It felt like this part of my head, right up in here, right here. It felt like a bull or something was pulling on my head. Or something, I don't know. It was really weird how I was feeling, but I was. Matter of fact, I keep it right here. I was black seed oiling and oregano oiling my butt off. Okay. And detoxing and blood cleansing. I'm telling you, I was had a Nadia's detox tea that cleared me up from all that skin infliction, and her blood cleanse tea, her specific make tea. And I'm telling you, I've been taking that. And so I let off of it all last week. I didn't do nothing all last week. And so I'm going back. I got the tea already made. I'm going back first thing tomorrow, because I had some runnings I had to do. I didn't want to take it because sometimes it'll make you go to the bathroom, but not catch you off guard type go to the bathroom. At least you know. But still, I just didn't want to be out and have to stop and go to the bathroom and stuff like that. So I just said, forget it. I'll take it when I get stable. And so tomorrow I'll be taking it so I can cleanse up for the weekend, the blood cleanse and the detox. I got them both in the refrigerator. I've made them up already. And so, yeah, because it's a lot of stuff going on out here, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on out here. People are walking around sick as all get out. I'm telling you. And they know some of them know they sick and they still come out and they know they're contagious. But then you got those who are walking around blindsided because they don't know they sick and they walking around with what they call it pneumonia, walking pneumonia and all, and they don't even know they got pneumonia. The next thing you know, they collapse or whatever, and then you know in a hospital if they make it under IVs and everything and oxygen and all, they didn't know. Well, normally with pneumonia, they ain't supposed to put you on no respiratory thing. They're not supposed to because that puts moisture in your lungs and it keeps that pneumonia growing. So, but still, there's a lot of people walking around here sick and exposing others to their sickness when it comes to like respiratory problems, viruses, colds, and stuff like that. And it's going around. And then it's this time of the year too. And then so people gonna be sick, up and in and out. Some will be, some will not be. But it didn't expose itself to me in a way that like I didn't have like a super runny nose. It was running, but not like normally a cold. That's why I was like, it was really weird. How I felt, it was really weird. But I still hear it. I still hear it in my nasal passage and everything. And so but I've regained my energy back, so I'm grateful for that. But I want you guys to enjoy your weekend this weekend. This is the 28th. We have 3 more days left in this month. February is coming. February the 1st, matter of fact, is Sunday. And then Monday morning, the show again. But February 1st is Monday. It's Sunday. And so a new month is coming, is brewing, is rolling right on in on us. You know what I'm saying? Another month, a new month. And, take care of yourselves. It's a lot going on in the world, be it colds, viruses and stuff like that, inflictions or whatever, or fights and wars and all kind of crazy stuff. So stay prayed up. God, put on that armor of God. Bam, baby, put on that armor and stand on that. Stand on it, okay? And let go and let God. That's it. That's all. That's all you really can do, because ain't nothing else you can do. You ain't finna run out here and do that. You ain't finna go beat down nobody with the government, the homeland, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna do none of that. Please don't. And you ain't finna go beat nobody up. You ain't finna go rob no banks and stuff like that. You ain't finna do nothing stupid. Put it that way. And if you're gonna do anything, do something for you to spy yourself. Spa yourself. Okay. Woosah yourself. Okay. And then you're able and in a position mentally, spiritually, to be able to woosah someone else that might really, really need it. So go in peace today. Make somebody's day. Make your day first. That way you're able to make somebody's day. I'll see you guys Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on What? In My Element with What? See you guys then. Peace out, everybody, and have a great weekend. See you guys then. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Peace.